Hello everybody, welcome to my channel again. Thanks for stopping in to our workbench here, and I want to again thank you for watching my videos. Today what we're going to do is we're going to install a clean channel into this amplifier. Now it's already done, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play a few chords for you so you can hear it, how clean it is. So there's a little bit of the clean that we had made, and what I did find about the SLO Mini is that when it is about on the master 1 and less, it does pick up distortion. So in this clean mode, you have to go above that 1-2 range in a bedroom situation. My theory of that is that when this master control is down, the resistance of that pot is so low that it's actually loading down the output stage of the preamp section to the power amp, giving you that distortion. Now in a distorted sound like in the crunch mode or the overdrive mode, it sounds great, but in a clean mode it doesn't. So what you have to do is you got to turn up your master volume. Right now I've got it around 2, and the gain is at about 3. Everything else is at 12 o'clock. So as you can hear, clean, right? But let me turn it down to 1. The distortion comes right in, huh? So when you bring it up, it cleans right out. And that's just the way it is. That's the way it was designed. It's a great thing when you're running in the crunch mode and you want that extra distortion, that it's there, because you can get a good overdrive sound at low volume, which I really love that sound. But in the clean mode that we put in here, it doesn't quite work. So another way to compensate for that then is to just turn the gain down in your house so you don't bother your neighbors, like that, and you get a really good clean low sound. So basically all we did was to lower the gain of the second stage preamp in the SLO Mini. So what we have here is a Warmoth body, swamp ash, and this body here and this neck is about 22 years old, 24 years old. And I bought these parts and I put it together, and what we have here is in the bridge, what we have here is a Kramer out of a special, Kramer Special. This is a 16K bridge position pickup, and in the neck, which I'm playing right now, it's basically just a Chinese 10K, I believe it's a ceramic pickup, but this is the one in the bridge is Alnico 5 for sure. But you've been listening to the bridge pickup because I'm playing rhythm. I had the tone set all the way up, the volume set all the way up. If you look at the back, this neck here is mahogany. It's all mahogany neck, swamp ash body. It's a really nice guitar. I really like it, and it's, you know, I put it together myself. So I think we're just going to probably show you right now how to do those mods. Now, if you watched my first video, I show how to take the SLO Mini apart. So it's the same procedure. So what we're going to do is we're going to install a double pole, double throw, center off switch on the SLO Mini and connect it up to the feedback network of the second stage op amp. We're going to add a resistance in there to go in parallel with the feedback network to lower the gain. And that will give us all the cleanliness we need. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, you guys, so what the mod consists of installing a 47 k ohm resistor in series with a switch across R13. And that's all there is to it. So what it does, it puts a 47 k ohm resistor in parallel with a 1 mega ohm resistor and reduces the feedback resistance of this op amp, thus reducing the gain of the op amp. And it cleans everything up. Also, I just wanted to point out that in this feedback resistor is two back-to-back Zener diodes. And for your curiosity's sake, they are 5.3 Zener diodes. So when the signal is passing through here AC-wise, it will be clamped to that 2 times, since you have 2 diodes, Zener diodes, the 5.3, which will give you 10.6 maximum amount of voltage across that 1 mega ohm resistor. And a little extra theory for those guys that are interested is that this point here is a virtual ground in reference to the output. So that output is clamped to 10.6 volts. So again, we're back to the bench. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add a switch. Now this switch here is different than the first video that I came out with, which was a single pole double throw switch. Now this particular modification requires a double pole, double throw, center off switch. And I will turn it around and demonstrate to you what that means. So basically in the center position, everything is off. The SLO Mini is in the stock version, nothing modified at all. And this is an upgrade from the first video. So if you choose to do this mod, you're going to have to install a double throw center off switch. If you can see in here, there's two rows of what they call poles, and that's where you solder to. There's 3 on each side, the center one being the center off. And I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a jumper going from this pole over to the other pole in the back under the switch, just right behind the center position here. And what that does, it allows you to put the unit into the clean mode and have mod 1 intact. In this clean mode, one mod is permanently in there because of that jumper. And it's a good thing because in the clean mode, you're going to get full frequency response of the original SLO, which means that you're going to get the same frequency response as the SLO tube version clean mode or clean channel. Now back over, And nothing, oh yeah, by the way, nothing's been changed here in the mod 2. This is mod 2. This is the deep mode. And also the deep mode is going to work in the clean mode. So you can fatten up your sound. Now when this switch is pressed to go up, it is in the clean mode. And mod number 2 can be used as well. Or you can turn it down and have it less deep. Now when the switch is in the down position, mode number 1 is turned on. Now if you want to add mod number 2, you have to just turn up this dial. So one more time. Center is stock. Nothing's been modified. Up is clean. Down, mod 1 is kicked in, and that's, remember, where we short out C8 to get it into the original SLO frequency response curve. And if you, of course, again, you can always take the deep mode out by going to 1 or turning it up all the way to 10. And it's as simple as that. But that's as long as the deep switch is on the front of the unit. So you just have to remember, for mod number 2 to deepen it up, you have to have it in the deep mode on the front panel switch, and you can fatten it up in any mode. Okay, gang, so what we're doing is we're looking at the circuit board now, and we're looking at R13 right here. That's the 1 mega ohm resistor. And what we have to do is we have to put in parallel that 47 k ohm resistor, which is under my shrink here. And the other side, you just connect a wire. So you'll have the resistor going to this side. There's a 47 k ohm resistor in here to a connected wire. Then those 2 wires go off to the switch. And that's all the soldering you have to do here. So now we go over to the switch. And what I'll do is I'll take this, disassemble the switch from the back panel of this unit, and I'll try to show you where the connections go to. Okay, you guys, so here I got the switch off from the back panel, and I'm going to turn it. And those 2 wires that came from that resistor that were paralleling the 47K will go to the 2 top terminals. Doesn't matter which one you connect it to, because it's just a series switch. So you're going to connect it to this side of the switch. I put a C here for the top. Don't ask me why, but okay. So that goes center in here. Then I'm going to flip this side over, and you're going to put a jumper from the 2 outer terminals here. And those 2 wires are the prior modification. Those 2 wires there are modification 1, which you can find in the first video. So they go there. There's going to be a jumper across there. That's the top of the switch. And then the new modification for the clean channel goes to the center terminal, to this side of the switch, and that guy's going to be open. So this side of the switch, let's call it mod 3 for clean channel. This side of the switch, again, is mod 1. Okay, so it goes to the center and the one at the bottom, and then put a jumper across here. The mod 2, we don't have to mess with. That's under there. That doesn't go to the switch. Remember, that goes to the 250 k ohm pot. So that's the mod. That's all you have to do, gang. And We'll put that switch back in there and we're ready to go.